We're live, the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami.
Capacity to knock down the corner three. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's going to be. So defensively, you got to keep tabs on him.
And I don't think you can look past what a fearless player he is, too, guys. I mean, just look at all the charges he takes.
Taking a look at San Antonio, we've continued to see the pieces come together for this team, and they seem to be...
We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Thanks again, Doris. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the...
Speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way, and it's rejected. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for him. You can see why they took...
And let's bring up a list of some of the NBA's hottest players. Among shooting guards, these are the leading scorers over the course of the last month. Look at Cool Hands. Third in the league, he typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Dwayne Wade, down a few spots.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing.
By Green. Cage passes to Green.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Green.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Wade. And that's not going to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Heat
now presented by Sprint.
Sunday action is in full swing, so let's break down the first half for you. Miami up on top.
The Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint.
3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Tony Parker is out there with cool hands. And it's Splitter in at the center, filling out the middle. The shot's good from Cage.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Crap.
Spurs trail by 15.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. When you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
Lock at 6. Here's Cage. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already
Session.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Shane Battier. Cage passes to Splitter. Leonard. Shot clock at 2. Duncan trying to break loose. They get it back. Out to Parker. Dishes it to Leonard. The pass to Cage. Launches it. And the shot is good. Cool Hands got 18 points in the game.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assists. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Duncan right side. Gets it to go. 8 points for him.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Miami shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Cage. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with it.
This Tuesday.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Bosch drives in. Battier covered by Duncan. Here's Bosch. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Cage. Pass to Parker. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the paint.
Guys, after a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Cage passes to Splitter. Cool hands. Parker outside. Splitter, that's good.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Here's cool hands. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.